broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining Lauren and I today for our next managers webinar on Sleighing gift card season. We're going to give everybody just a couple of more minutes to hop on. Thanks for being patient. All right, welcome everyone. So for those of y'all tuning in for the first time, my name is Bethany, Senior Operations Manager for Hand and Stone.
And I'm Lauren, Regional Operations Manager. We're so excited to introduce you guys to our next topic, Sleighing gift card season. So in order to slay this holiday season, we have to master the basics. So there are a lot of moving parts this holiday season, and in order to be successful, it's important that we understand and master all of them. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty here. So like a kid on Christmas, we are thrilled to have a brand new gift card program this year. With this comes new packages that include some of our newest and most popular services. And with that new gift card program comes new scripting. So make sure that these new codes have been pushed to your system with proper pricing. And if you haven't started to work on memorizing this pitch with your team, get moving. Our Leader's Guide to Fourth Quarter Gift Card Season is really like the Bible to Q4. This year's guide has been updated with a slew of new material, including live links to various materials you're going to need to crush the quarter ahead. So it does include suggested goals, new scripting, information on our new GWPs for Dermalogica and Clarity, and the fan favorite, a Q&A for veteran managers. And we know that a lot of you were here for last year's holiday sales, but many of your spa associates were not. So this guide also includes ring out instructions for you to print and distribute to those.
My favorite new addition this year is our brand new holiday static reports. So these reports make it easier than ever to track your holiday sales and update your team. No more time wasted pulling a billion Millennium reports. We do it for you once a week. So keep an eye out for these starting November 3rd. They'll include the previous week's numbers as well as total sales from November 1st. So keep in mind, since you don't process pre-sales until the end of the month, these first few weeks of reports won't have many sales. However, this will allow you to get comfortable with the columns themselves and sharing with your team so that it's familiar once the holidays kick off. Another new addition this year is our holiday newsletters. So the new holiday newsletter not only include tips and reminders, but a special video straight out of the North Pole. Yep, that's right. We have our very own ops elf, Miss Kristen Tulp. Each week, you'll find a video in the holiday newsletter from Kristen with a tip for the week ahead. Following the video clip, you'll find a to-do list for the coming week and tips for success, and these are going to start next Monday. We also have a brand new sales huddle game specifically for the holidays, and these games are a great addition to coaching for your spa associates. And last but not least, and I think this is the most exciting part, we'll be spotlighting your spa associates every week. So spa associates will be categorized by cohort and have the chance to win a gift card every week starting in December after Black Friday. Rest assured, these newsletters that are coming out, they're going to be short and sweet because we get it. It's the busiest time of the year. So these are just simple reminders of what matters most this week. It is not going to take up a bunch of your time.
So excited for those. And there's a lot of key dates to be aware of this holiday season. This webinar is not the only webinar coming your way. So on Wednesday, October 30th, Megan and Melissa will be hosting Mastering Gift Card Season for First Year Spas. Although this is something first year owners and managers should definitely not miss, I really encourage all managers and owners to give this one a watch as well.
And you all should have received an email too for our national tour of regional gift card workshops. Managers, take a second to search for this email and be sure to register yourself and as many spa associates as possible for the workshops in your area. These workshops are intended to be an advanced training for your team after your own is hosted. And we all know that pre-sales should begin November 1st. So during these workshops, spa associates can share personal success stories that others can execute immediately upon their return to the spa. These workshops will speak to the new gift card program and the corresponding pitch, spa packages, and sell sheet.
And when Black Friday weekend ends, our holiday promotion begins, and spa associates are going to need a refresher. So I'm going to host 2 sessions of our spa associate webinar halfway through the holidays, a spa associate refresher course. So make sure to register all of your spa associates for one of those sessions when it comes time. Did you guys know that this year we've actually made it easier than ever to set goals for your spa? So we've performed an analysis of every single spa in the system's gift card sales over the last 3 years. Through this, we've actually designed a sales goal for you to use this holiday season, and your goals can be found through a hyperlink in our new leaders guide.
Yeah, and a goal is nothing if not shared with others, so be sure to share your goals with your team. Use these goals to assist you with incentivizing your front desk and create a fun sales board and track performance all holiday season. We've done the analysis. Now it's time for you to sell, sell, sell.
Amen to that. And managers, don't just stop at one goal. Just as we talked about in our last webinar on staying motivated, these bite-sized goals are going to be the key. So break your holiday revenue goal down into daily goals you can work towards and celebrate with your teams. Having one large goal may mean a lack of urgency until the tail end, so breaking things down is key here. And think back to Christmas in July. If you have a lot of the same spa associates, what motivated them? How did they produce the top sales? And if you didn't do well in July, make sure that you're considering why. We say it all the time, but Christmas in July is really like the dress rehearsal for the real holiday season. So how can we take what we learned there and perfect things?
Another thing we talked about on one of our last managers webinars was how to motivate yourself and your team. So by now you should all know how and what motivates your spa associates, and that's going to help you incentivize effectively. We recommend having a few bonus opportunities through tiered bonuses for gift card sales, as well as some first, second, and third place prizes for various categories. These goals should be both for the team and individually. And embrace the holiday spirit with these contests and keep them holiday themed. Track them with a fun sales board using the holiday static reports to help you update them easily. And it's important to track these daily and keep this tracking interactive. Many of our spas nationwide have created beautiful sales boards that spa associates can interact with. So whether it's moving your Christmas Bitmoji up the ladder or placing a present under the Christmas tree with every, say, $1,000 sold in revenue, make sure you create something your staff can interact with through every shift. And don't just think about the friendly competition between your staff, but compete with yourself too. Our top performers are always trying to one-up themselves and track their performance compared to the year before on a daily basis. And this drives them every year to push harder than they ever have before.
And managers, be sure to also keep things fair. So we discourage contests based on, average gift card ticket this season because those member gift cards will unfairly lower averages. So contests should not only reward the top performer. If they do, your spouse associates might quickly assess whether they think it's fair, and they might not even try. So the revenue goal shown here allows everyone to win. So use your SPA goal to determine the right thresholds. You can increase by 2,000, 2,500, 5,000, depending on your SPA's performance and goals. And lastly, it's important that these goals don't distract our SPA associates from their desire to convert members. Every single SPA should include a membership conversion rate requirement in order to earn their gift card bonus. And this could be a minimum of, say, 10 to 15% total conversion rate from November through December in order to receive that gift card bonus.
Let's actually take a minute. We'd love to hear from you. Take a second to type in the comments and share with us either a contest that you have planned for this year so far, or maybe one that you did last year that worked really well. Let's see. We've got, holiday bingo. I love that.
Oh, that's a great one.
All right. Oh, and somebody, it looks like, did a holiday version of Candyland. That's fantastic.
Oh, someone's adding a prize for the top seller across both their locations. I love that. Multi-unit. It's a really great to do a competition between all of your different spas. It's always super competitive.
Yes. And it looks like making sure to split up those two different goals, one for Black Friday and one for holiday season. That's a great point.
Love it. I see holiday shoots and ladders. Lots of good stuff.
I love the board game theme. So with all of this, with the fun pieces of these, the incentives, the contests, all of those sales we're focusing on, there's a couple of must-dos that'll help you be successful this holiday season. And spa associate meetings are one of those. So hosting a meeting both before and after pre-sales is key. A meeting is your perfect opportunity to get the team pumped up. And this first meeting should be hosted before November 1st. So your team is prepared to execute successfully starting day one of pre-sales. In addition to having some fun with the team and your holiday PJs, you need to go over the promotions, millennium instructions, and role play the offer itself. Even consider a live round of the sales settle game and awarding the player with the best score in time. And what we're going to tell you may sound crazy, but it really is as easy as teaching them the gift card pitch in the leader's guide. The verbiage for the packages is usually the easiest for spa associates to grasp. And what will likely need the most attention is the choice card and then overcoming the request for an introductory offer on a gift card. These responses aren't natural to the spa associates, and I can't tell you how often we hear when we go into a spa that the intro offer is like a coupon, and that's not how this works. So use the response exactly as written to coach them and practice often after this training.
A sales board, as we said, is also a must, and usually people make this during the first meeting. And to those Grinches out there who are rolling their eyes at the thought of a holiday themed sales board again, we do get it. But trust us when we say that this piece is really just as important to having the goals themselves. Your spa associates have to stay engaged in high energy all season long. And that fun sales board is a big way to not just track that progress, but keep them engaged. So get on board, please.
Yeah. Another must-do that we mentioned during key dates is to attend the regional workshop too. Don't delay registering and coordinating with your team. You have to ensure that attendance. So a lot of you are asking, who should stay behind at the spa during this training? And here's one thing we're sure of. It should not be you. You need to attend, and I'll say it again. You as a leader need to be there. You also want to ensure that you never stop coaching and staying on top of conversion, like Lauren said, during this time period. A fatal flaw we've seen during past gift card seasons is spas letting their conversion fall due to the hustle and bustle of the season. Do not hyper-focus. You should always concentrate on the bread and butter of our business, those memberships. And this is exactly why we recommend keeping a minimum conversion requirement in place with all gift card incentives.
And lastly, another must-do is to also prepare your back of the house. One of the challenges that we actually heard from a lot of you out there was that your service providers tend to feel forgotten during this time. We get so focused on the front desk and managing the flow of business that we don't have as much attention to share with our therapists and estheticians. And we don't want them to feel like the middle child, so focus on spa morale with, say, potluck lunches or lunch provided on the busy days of Black Friday weekend. If the atmosphere is upbeat and festive, the sales will follow that. So you may also want to consider a contest for the back on upgrades, because those clients who enjoy their upgrades might end up just getting that gift card at checkout to share their experience.
So we're coming up on, if you can believe it, 15 years as a franchise. And with this, we have many successful holiday seasons under our belt. So Lauren and I reached out to some of the top performers of the 2018 holiday season to bring you tips directly from the experts themselves. So each spa here achieved the highest gift card revenue of their cohort last holiday season, and that's sales from November 1st through December 31st. Quakertown, Pennsylvania brought in almost $144,000 in revenue as a spa that opened that same year. And Spring Lake achieved the highest gift card revenue overall at over $305,000. So we spoke directly to these managers and asked them exactly what they did to prepare and execute successfully. So let's take a look at some of their best practices.
So all of our top performers agree that awareness here is key. Greensboro, Brick, Spring Lake, they all made sure to mention gift cards at every single opportunity, whether it be phone calls to check-ins to checkouts and more. And the more people that are aware, the more they're going to buy. It's as simple as that. So they also have in common creating a culture around gift cards with the employees in their spa from the start. I love this. So General Manager Amanda of Spring Lake and Brick, New Jersey attributes this to a big reason for their success year after year. And the excitement and importance of gift card season is mentioned in interviews, meetings, trainings, and more. And Amanda and her fellow managers work to excite their staff for this time of year all year round. They infuse it into their spa culture as a whole. And clients are also a part of that culture. They're always reminded, and the clients themselves are even asking when the start of this pre-sale season is months before, which is just so cool.
Yeah, and while they also provide wonderful bonus structures for their spa associates, they stress the importance of being fully staffed on Black Friday weekend by requiring all spa associates to work at least 2 shifts that weekend in order to qualify for any bonuses. This eliminates any possibility of a staffing issue at our busiest time of the year. And in fact, spa associates are begging to be put on more shifts in these spas in order to get that bonus. That is what happens when you make gift cards a part of your whole culture. There's one thing these top performers have in common, and their spa associates are driven, quite possibly obsessed with hitting their top tier payouts.
So these spas also achieved top in their cohort for number of gift cards sold. Philadelphia Northeast, they sold the most with over 3,000 gift cards, which is just phenomenal. So great job, guys. And for over half of these spas, this is also how they took first place in gift card revenue as well. So let's hear how they did it.
So Phoebe in Greensboro, North Carolina, and Amanda in Brick and Spring Lake both shared the importance of prepping early. Often we are so stressed about getting our team trained and the spa decorated that we forget the simple things like gift cards, bags, receipt paper, labels. So use these next few weeks of October to ensure that you're fully stocked on all items and Alcom orders are already in, or even better, already delivered. Both leaders also shared the importance of asking every single person. They used call lists for their pre-orders, sent demand force emails, had counter cards, and they talked to every client in the spa. Overstaffing allowed them to make sure that no phone call or client in the lobby went without hearing about gift cards in a one-on-one conversation. I mean, what a great example of using what we know works to reach number one in their cohorts. And these spas here crushed it with the number of packages they sold. Our highest here is Claremont Landing in Florida. They sold over 830 packages last holiday season. That's almost a third of the entire cohort. I am so excited to see how they and the other top spas perform with our brand new gift card program.
Amen. Great job, Claremont Landing. Our package selling superstars, they really offered a lot of great tips to slay the holiday season. Center Valley, Pennsylvania understands that when it's not broke, you don't fix it. So that's why they stick to the script. In order to motivate their team, they went straight to the source. They polled their SA team on what would motivate them to succeed that holiday season. They then incentivized them on what would drive them best, which was a big paycheck. So not only did Center Valley use a fun candy cane meter to track their goals progress, but they incentivized the team even more by offering commission for every sale of a package. As someone who was a spa associate years ago, I do speak from experience here. Commission for those spa packages, no matter how little the amount of money, is definitely super motivating.
Northville, Michigan's manager, Dana, motivated her team daily with what she called her 25 Days of Christmas contest. Each day, the spa associate who sold the highest in gift card revenue won a gift card for that day. Dana set a minimum of $1,500 as the gift card revenue goal per day that a spa associate would need to qualify for a prize. She grabbed gift cards from local businesses, nail salons, restaurants, and at the end of the day, Dana would leave the winner their prize in their stocking hanging from the water wall. The spa associate said it felt like Christmas morning every time they came in for a shift, knowing they killed it, and I love this idea. Their focus on quantity and closing every sale with "and how many would you like" also really helped to drive that revenue through the number of packages and get each spa associate that prize.
Love, 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 love that. One of my favorites that we've heard from the superstars. Tom's River and Manalapan, New Jersey, they relate their success to their focus, not just on the script itself, but the delivery of it. So they stress sounding excited, pausing at the proper moments, and being consistent with every single client that they sell to. Spa associates here were driven by bonus tiers for revenue, and they also had a special Elite Club bonus tier for those who sold the most. Karen in Stony Brook, New York, keeps her team's morale high with a team experience when their goal is hit. Most recently was a group paint night, which was a huge hit. Love that idea. Love a good paint night. And lastly, another unique idea from both Stony Brook, New York and University Park, Florida, was to utilize those GWPs in order to entice clients to purchase a package. I love that. That's such a great little way to sweeten the deal.
Mm-hmm. And this unique category highlights spas that made the most of their member base. So South Elgin, for example, sold gift cards to an incredible 71.9% of their member base. And Bayshore and Orlando downtown also had over half of their members purchase gift cards. And boy, they have some great tips.
So Bayshore, New York concentrates on the connection that they have with clients. Spa associates input notes such as reminders about an upcoming wedding or another event that on the client's next visit they can ask them about. That's particularly helpful when it comes to selling gift cards. Bayshore refers to these call lists every year of members and guests who purchased the year prior. They also offer curbside pickup and a free gift to all members purchasing. They truly value their members, stay connected, and help to make all of their holiday shopping convenient.
Lee would also stress the importance that social media can have on the success of gift card season. So up your social media during this time. I mean, do fun Instagram posts, Facebook posts. If you haven't created a fun boomerang yet instead of your Christmas tree, now's the time. When it comes to coaching throughout the season, Lead with Kansas doesn't just stop at a meeting or two. They also have weekly coaching meetings all season long to make sure they are executing consistently and successfully. And Howell, New Jersey holds what they've titled BOGO Boot Camp, and they implement random role play and pop quizzes also to keep their spa associates on their toes.
Our top performers have several things in common here as well. They made a big deal about member points, as we all should. Members get points with every gift card purchase, and this gets them free services, so let's hype it up. Call lists were another common tip, and all of our top performers here have a spa associate that were there last year call the clients they sold to. This provides that accountability for the spa associates and a great experience for the client talking to the same person that they spoke to last year. So I love that. Finally, utilizing counter cards in the lobby and really everywhere around the spa reminds clients that they can get their holiday shopping done right in the spa for anyone that they can think of. So it's often hard to focus on much more than gift card sales during the holiday period. But like we said, don't hyper-focus, and these spas definitely didn't. They did not let their focus slip. Costa Mesa, Southern Pines, Concord, Falls Church, and Chesapeake even maintained a conversion of over 30% throughout November and December.
So our top performers in this category prioritize daily goals, constant coaching, and those acknowledgments. They're also super tuned into what motivates their teams to keep energy high. So each day, Vintage Marketplace managers Sarah and Amber make a daily goal card for each spa associate with both a gift card goal and a membership goal. And then they collect these at the end of each spa associate shift. It helps to keep both goals relevant for their team. And there's a group goal in addition to the individual ones with a bonus attached. And with that, it's all or nothing. So if the whole group hits the group goal, that's when everyone wins. A unique approach Chesapeake, Virginia took was to tie their gift card goals into conversion. So to be eligible for their gift card bonuses, they had to maintain a minimum conversion of 25%. And if they were over 30%, then their commission per membership increased.
Spa associates are coached to use the member discount on gift cards as an incentive to sign up for the lifestyle program as well. And they don't limit this to just holidays. It's a habit for these spas all year round. In addition to that constant coaching, Southern Pines hosts fun contests like bingo that provide instant gratification for their spa associates. Regional manager Shannon shares that as a leader, she doesn't prioritize one over the other either. My favorite tip, though, has to be the treat tree that Brittany Rogers implemented. It's a small Christmas tree behind the desk loaded with Christmas ornaments, and on these ornaments are little treats for new prospects. So when they sign up for a membership, they choose an ornament off of that has a little something extra for them. And I'm going to be posting pictures of this treat tree on the Facebook page after this. It's such a great idea, so check that out after this webinar. Thanks, Brittany.
Oh my gosh, so many great ideas.
I love it. So one last request, everyone. We are going to have an official hashtag of the season, hashtag way to slay. Please use this hashtag for everything you post on the manager's Facebook page. We're going to be using it for workshops, contest winners, anything we post on the page. So join us in the fun and use it as well.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Way to slay!
And believe it or not, conference is also right around the corner, and Lauren and I are so excited to see you all in Nashville. We can't wait to meet you. Oh my gosh, we can't wait to meet you all in our managers breakout. And this is going to be one for the books, so don't miss it.
Yes, we'll see you all there. So you have all worked so hard this year, not only to prep for the holidays, but towards your shared vision goals as well. We wish you all the best of luck the rest of this year with reaching your goals, and we look forward to connecting again on our webinars in 2020. So until then, we'll see you in Nashville.
Good luck. Bye.